Hello everyone, welcome back to our competitive analysis and strategy class. In this session, we are going to talk about a very interesting and of course useful matrix known as the Ansoff matrix. Okay, so first of all, we have to take a look about the current brands that exist in the market and how have they been able to keep clients, and of course how do they introduce new things to the market. Okay, so in order to do so, the Ansoff matrix can be quite beneficial, and of course you can have many advantages, but careful, because the Ansoff matrix by itself compose different methods, no, or at least different things that you can cover, and of course it's gonna be depending on your product, depending on your market, how you're gonna treat those things. So let's take a look to the actual definition, okay? This is a tool that definitely will help us to develop strategies. But the key aspect of the Ansoff matrix is that we work with two elements. We have to know about the market and about the product, which here by now is not going to be a difficult inside of the company. I mean, it's understandable, but that most of the time companies, they establish this before they execute something. But it's relevant that when you're executing an Ansoff matrix, you're definitely assuring and reconfirming that whatever your strategy, your market, and your product is already established is the correct one. Okay, so another thing is that you are going to have 4 potential outcomes, and of course that outcome will lead you into a better strategy, to be specific. Okay, so the Ansoff matrix is established, as I already mentioned, based on markets and products. Okay, but we're going to do a sub-classification between markets and products. As you can see here, we have new markets and existing markets, existing products and new products. Okay, so depending on the combination of these two elements, we're going to have 4 potential results: market penetration, product development, market development, and diversification. And as you can see here, each one somehow defines a risk that is involved. Okay, involved in what? In this uncertainty that we don't know if the customer would like it or not. Okay, so as you can see, maybe the most risky, if we could call it that way, is actually diversification. Okay, so let's take a look to the first two: market penetration strategy and product development strategy. Okay, so here the market penetration strategy you have to mention. Okay, we are not changing the market, we are not changing the product. Okay, so how does this type of strategy work? Okay, so here the thing is, like, you have to incentive more the sales, because you are not making adjustments or huge adjustments to the product, and you are not changing the place where you're selling the product. So in this case, what is usually done is that you use rebates, offers, discounts, maybe you use even more promotion in order to recall and remember the customer that this product exists. Okay, so again, it's something that we do not change. Okay, but it's something that is based for this. Another example could be actually that you make a product seasonal. Okay, for example, the pumpkin spice latte that we know from Starbucks, well, it's not changing. Okay, it hasn't changed over the years, but the thing here is, like, it's been used under specific times of the year. That's why it has become very popular, because it's only limited situation. Another thing is the product development strategy. If we recall, the product development, okay, going back with this, is that we are having the same market, but we're adding new products. Okay, so usually Act 2, okay, is this type of company that they know and they sell popcorns in specific retail stores, but they are still promoting new brands and new offers of this product. As you can see, they are not changing to another supermarkets, but they are introducing new flavors. Okay, so here, just to recall, same customer but new products. Okay, or maybe if you go to the cinema, you know that maybe they have a new flavor of something. Okay, I'm still the same customer of the cinema, but I'm having more options. Okay, so this is a good way if you want to retain customers, and of course, okay, in order to incentive promotion. Just be careful here that if you offer too much at the same time, maybe you are not gonna see the impact individually speaking. You're gonna see that maybe you sell more, but individually you are somehow stealing consumption from the products that you're currently having. Okay, so just be careful about this type of aspect. Another thing is actually the market development strategy and diversification strategy. Here, we're not changing the product, but we're changing the market. Okay, so if you, for example, give loans or you provide money with interest, okay, so what happens is like now you're offering money to other types of markets. For example, for a college fund, in order to get a mortgage, in order to get a car, if you want to improve your business, for many reasons you can provide loans. Okay, kind of like what the banks do, but they are opening new aspects, new ways of funding, and of course to another types of customers. And we have also diversification, which, as I mentioned, is the most not dangerous, but maybe is involves more risk, because you're changing everything, the customer, in this case the market, but also the product. Okay, so usually the most common example in diversification is actually Bic. Okay, because they don't offer just pens. Okay, maybe they offer razors. Okay, which here we can see a huge difference between these two products. Okay, and maybe they are considered for different markets and of course different products itself. So definitely these four elements give us the insight, okay, in order to develop. And of course, remember that for every outcome of the answer matrix that you want to achieve, there's an effort that is implicated. Okay, so the resources that you want to apply must be enough in order to see the success of your strategy. Okay, otherwise you might have good intentions, but if you don't have the resources, the preparation, or maybe the people that can help you to get that objective, that result, maybe you aren't, it's not the best one, based on, of course, the limits that the company possess. Okay, last but not least, the contingency plan. As I mentioned in the past, it's important that you step up to unforeseen changes for things that we don't know, or maybe we didn't cover in the planning process, but it's important that you know how to handle these situations. Okay, because sometimes when you're executing a strategy, something happened, for example a COVID situation, maybe a politics situation. Okay, so you need to know how to handle these aspects. Okay, so think quickly, and of course prepare yourself for these unknown and uncertainty situations. This will be it for today. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. Bye bye.